Hello, it's been a minute, as per usual. uh, I don't know, I kind of want to do these videos every so often, just to kind of let y'all, I don't know, poke around in my head, sort of thing. Or just, see where my brain is and what I've been thinking about and my thoughts on certain things and whatnot. These won't be super common, because they're a little bit, I like to make my content very or I want my content to be an escape from reality. This is not really doing that. This is more so making you think about reality. So these aren't going to be insanely common, but I feel like they're nice to do here and there because, everyone needs to talk and, say how they're feeling and kind of just talk about what's going on and whatnot. So, yeah. So, Dokkan Legends, right? 2 mobile games. I've been playing them both for an extremely long time. Legends basically day one, so basically around the day that the game launched officially, I started playing it. And I've been playing it ever since. Dokkan, I've been playing since... It's really hard to tell, but I think a little after the first anniversary. It was between the first anniversary and between when AGL Super Vegito came out. That's kind of when I started playing that, so, not day one player, but 7 years or something crazy like that, so it's been a long time for that game too. And as you've known for a while on this channel, on my Twitch channel, I've talked about the game multiple times, and apologies for talking about the game again. It was such a big part of my life and such a big part of the channels that I think it's important to talk about it every so often. Just, maybe some people don't understand, or some people are new and saw all of them and are like, why doesn't he do them anymore? And also my thoughts and opinions on it do evolve and change over time as well. So the reason I'm talking about them again is because I feel like I've hit a wall with both games, truthfully. If you follow me on Twitch, I did I did a live stream and I was grinding Legends. I'm gonna do one of these every day, and I kid you not, I really, after the first day, even during the first stream, I just did not feel like streaming the game at all. And so I'm great, I said this, and now I don't want to play the game. So, I think it's a mixture of things that have made me feel this way about the game. Burnout, playing the game for so long, kind of just tired of the repetitive nature of both games. And also, I never really get a break, it feels, because both Dokkan and Legends and some other games that I play as well are this Fortnite, to some extent, Genshin. These games have these limited missions, limited daily things that you have to get done every day or every week or whatever, or they will reset and you will miss out on currency, items, etc. And that's the whole point of the games, is they want to make you feel like you have to keep playing them. You don't want to miss out. That's the thing people, deal with and whatnot. They don't want to miss out. And on one hand, it's good for like grabbing your attention and keeping you interested, but it also sucks for when you want to take a break, because then you're constantly thinking about like, oh, I have to play the game at the very least during this time to get this thing done, or I have to play the game at least during this time to get that done. But then you don't take a break from it because you're thinking about it, and then you still feel like you have to play it even when you were taking a break from it. And so then it doesn't feel like a break. It just feels like you're playing it less, but you still have to play it every day, or every other day, or during a specific time to get a certain mission done or whatever. And I think that's the reason why I've just been so drained of the games, and why it's just gotten worse and worse over this year. I mean, there's a number of things that make me not want to play these games. Again, burnout, playing this, doing the same things, the same patterns for so long. Luck, I would say, does attribute to it. You know, if I were like, you know, summoning and I was getting very unlucky for an extremely long time, that would make me not want to play the game. Since basically the main functions of these games is getting new characters and summoning. And, you know, just me wanting to do other things as well. Hopefully this video is so far having a like cohesive plot. I don't like to script some of my videos. Well, a lot of my videos I don't like to script. I'd kind of just like to talk from the soul. But then you have the problem of like me kind of just going off on a tangent like this one. And yeah, I with Dokkan, I kind of started feeling this during the 7th anniversary, when I was doing those like hundreds of videos and whatnot. Like I kind of like hit a wall, and I was just like, okay, I cannot do any more videos on this game. I cannot. I barely wanted to play it, let alone do that. And you know, again, my luck during 7th year was not the greatest, so that definitely didn't help, but it, like, making all the content, it kind of broke me. But what really hit me on the head with Dokkan was, basically around December, January, with the superhero celebration. You know, the fact that Dokkan dropped the ball so hard, and the fact that I went like super deep on one of those banners and did not get one of the characters. That really was kind of like the breaking point. Ever since then, I've like barely played the game. I've logged in here and there, I've done missions here and there, but even then, some of the times when I've done that, I felt like I was forced to. Like I had to, otherwise I was going to miss out. You know, when God Goku was released, I was genuinely excited for that, and I wanted to summon and get him. Like my drive for the game was actually pretty good during that time. But as soon as I got him, I was like, okay, back to not really playing the game anymore. And then, you know, the next time to where I kind of felt a drive to play the game was when LR Bulma came out for the Golden Week celebration. It was kind of, like, definitely nowhere near as exciting or as hype as God Goku for me, but I was like, yeah, she's a cool character, let me see if I can get her, and I did get her, and then same thing happened, you know, I was excited, I awakened her, I used her for a bit, but then, you know, stopped playing the game. And here we are about, like, a week-ish, basically. Yeah, basically about a week until the 8th anniversary starts. This is the first anniversary to where, like, I literally just do not care. You know, 3rd Annie, I didn't have a lot going into it, but that's, like, one of the first, like, proper anniversaries that I went into. 2nd anniversary, I'm pretty sure I did partake in, but I don't remember anything from it. So the 3rd anniversary was like the first one. I didn't really know exactly. 4th anniversary, like I saved all the tickets and as many stones as possible for it. 5th Annie, same thing. 6th Annie, same thing. 7th Annie, same thing. Here we are in the 8th anniversary, or about to be in the 8th anniversary. And these tickets that you normally get, I think you get like, for this, I think it's like 80. I want you guys to guess how many tickets I have. 2. I have 2. 2 tickets. And the tickets are about to go away, and yeah, we'll still get more from like the daily login throughout the anniversary and through the countdown to anniversary login. But like normally I'd have all of them, or at least almost all of them. And I only have 2, and I'm telling you right now, there's still 3 hours left. I'm not gonna get the other tickets. Like, I just don't care. And that's just where I am with the game. It's sad. I don't know. Legends is kind of the same thing. I kind of just hit a wall at one point. Ultra Gogeta Blue was like, I did get him, but that's all. Kind of a similar thing with God Goku and Bulma's. Like, I got him, I was excited, I used him for a bit, and like I just didn't care, and I stopped playing the game. Ultra Rose came out, played the game for a bit to try to get him, didn't get him. Didn't really care, stopped playing the game. Even during the anniversary, like, I've been playing the game more than I have in past times, and you know, the game is, you know, pretty fun at the moment, and they're doing a lot of good stuff. But even then, there's a certain feeling sometimes to where it's like, God, I have to get this done today, or oh, I have to play the game today. And you know, I feel that way about like basically every game that I feel like I have to play. It's the point that I'm trying to make is games to where they force you to have to do things daily, weekly. Obviously, they have to keep people hooked and whatnot. That's their job. But they really, it's so hard to take a break from them, because you always, even if you are not playing the game, you will still in the back of your mind subconsciously think about, oh, I have to get this done by this time. This is going away by this time. I should probably do that. And then you're not taking a break. You still feel like you're playing the game, even though you're not playing the game. And it's one of the things I've honestly kind of grown to despise about games. I think, like, you know, gacha is always a thing that I've hated. I think summoning is awful, stupid, I hate it. And this is another thing that I've kind of, like, learned and realized that I don't like is the, you know, like, the forcing of people playing the game. Because, again, it is really hard to, even when you are completely out of it with the game, it's hard to just completely not touch it. Like, because you know something's going on. It's, again, the fear of missing out. And again, I get why gacha systems exist. It's the same thing with, like, casinos and whatnot. I get why these daily, weekly, monthly mission things exist. Is because people want, or game developers need to have incentives and ways for people to continue playing their games and to want to play their games more. I get it. I just, over time, those are two things I've learned to, or I've grown to despise a lot. And you know, I don't hate Legends, I don't hate Dokkan, I don't hate Genshin, I don't hate Fortnite, I don't hate any game that does that. No, I still think Legends is a good game, I still think Dokkan's a good game, Fortnite, Genshin, you know, etc., etc. It's just, those systems really are hard to deal with. Genuinely. And that's the point of them, sadly. So yeah, I'm not gonna say anything like, oh, okay guys, I'm permanently taking a break from these games, I'm never gonna touch them again. I think it's just one of those things to where, like, now that I've kind of, like, honed in on the issue, I really am gonna try, like, to be like, you know, if I don't feel like playing the game, I'm not gonna play the game. I don't care if there's things that are gonna go away and I'm gonna miss out. I don't care if, you know, oh, I'm gonna miss out on a few free summons or this great free thing. If I feel like playing the game and I feel like grinding up that, I will do it. If I don't, I'm not gonna do it. And I think that's probably a good idea for me to do, and will actually give me a proper break from these games if I need them. And it will also make me feel like I'm not forced to play them every day and, like, you know, only have to play them. Because I'll tell you right now, I've missed out on playing a lot of games because I feel like I'm forced to play these games. And, you know, grinding gacha games takes a while. Especially when you're playing Dokkan, Legends, Genshin, and Fortnite's not really a gacha game, but it is one with, like, a weekly / daily / monthly mission thing. So you have all these games where you have to grind like crazy to get things done within a certain amount of time. And the fact that I just have not really wanted to, it's been hard to force myself to do it. So it's like most of the time I'm just thinking about the games and I just feel like drained and I'm like, oh, I don't have any time to do anything else and whatnot. Because, like, I wanted to do Tears of the Kingdom. Didn't do that. I wanted to do, like, a Splatoon 3, like, a bunch of streams with that and, like, whatnot. Didn't do that. You know, again, half of it's, like, motivation. I will say it's not completely this, but, you know, some of it is, like, oh, you know, I have to spend time on Dokkan. I have to spend time on Legends. I have to get these things done. This takes priority over playing games like Splatoon, Tears of the Kingdom, whatnot, and that's not a good thing, especially since I'm not really super, like, into the games right now. So yeah, I'd say just that's kind of how I've been thinking. You know, with this is just where my brain's been going. Kind of just, you know, motivation, burnout, feeling forced to play games when I shouldn't and don't want to. It's kind of just where my brain's been. Again, I hope this video makes some sense to people. Apologies if it doesn't. This is just me freaking rambling for like 20 minutes. Yeah, that's how I feel. I don't like making plans, because then if I don't do them, I feel really bad. But I would like to do a live stream playthrough of Tears of the Kingdom, and maybe Breath of the Wild, and then Tears of the Kingdom. I would like to maybe do some Splatoon 3 content on the channel. You know, streaming the story and whatnot, and then obviously turning these things into videos. And some other ideas, like mainstream games that I just have not played or watched or something, because I've been just so like, okay, Dokkan Legends, Dokkan Legends, Dokkan Legends, Genshin, Fortnite, you know, so I just, moving forward, I want to just do what I want, play the games I want, not feel forced to play certain games. And, you know, part of it's hard with especially YouTube and Twitch channel to where, you know, if I stream Splatoon or record Splatoon, or I stream Tears of the Kingdom or record Tears of the Kingdom, it's not going to do anywhere near as well as Dokkan or Legends do on my channel. And that's another, like, deterring factor. And again, that's not anyone's fault. That's just the algorithm. That's how it is, you know, so. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop it there. I've been talking, rambling for a very long time. I appreciate y'all listening to me chat again, I do want to do videos like this every so often, just to kind of let y'all get in my head for a bit. Let y'all see what I've been, or listen to what I've been thinking about, and what I've been trying to understand or feeling or whatever. Just kind of just a nice video every so often where we can sit down, chat, see what's going on, how we're feeling. Let me know as a content creator if you, or just, I guess, just tell me in general, do you guys feel this way about certain games? Do you feel like forced to play them, whatnot? And especially as a content creator, do you feel like it's harder because of the fact that you have to play these games for your viewers because it does well, even though you don't want to play them? Very curious to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions about all that. So yeah, I'm gonna go. Hope you all have a fantastic day or night wherever it is where you are. I'm not gonna say sub or like or comment or anything because this is just a talk. We ain't here to promote. We're here to chat. So yeah, hope you all have a good day or night, wherever it is where you are. Make sure, as always, to have yourselves a damn good one. Bye, guys.